Blackstone Audio presents The Best of Enemies, Race and Redemption in the New South by Osha Gray Davidson. This book is read by Keith Sellon-Wright, a member of SAG-AFTRA. For Sienna, Sarah, and Liam, and for Louis E. Austin, publisher of the Carolina Times, 1927 to 1971. To be born with a dark skin is unforgivable in the South, and only the Negro must forever be assigned a place of hatred in the heart of the Southerner. So deep are the roots, and so well fertilized have they been by generation after generation of his ancestors, that long before he is born, the pattern, the way of life for the white child in the South has already been provided. What it has cost the South, economically, politically, socially, and above all, morally, can never be estimated. Louis E. Austin. The South is still the most terrible place in America, because it is filled with heroes. Howard Zinn. Introduction. Is there anything new to say about race in America? Even a decade ago, critics of President Bill Clinton's call for a national conversation on the subject didn't think so. It's all been said before, they complained, and with some justification. It is true, for example, that racial incidents, followed by calls for tolerance and understanding, are a more or less permanent feature of the American landscape, durable as the Rocky Mountains, familiar as the Mississippi River. But Clinton's critics were missing the point. With a few significant exceptions, what has been occurring for decades, even for a century or more, has not been a dialogue on race, but any number of simultaneous monologues on the subject. You want race talk? Oh, there has been plenty of talk. It's listening that is in short supply. Not that this observation is original or even vaguely new. 40 years ago, in 1967, the late poet June Jordan covered this same ground brilliantly in an article she wrote for The Nation entitled, On Listening, A Good Way to Hear. One way to read the story of Anne Atwater and C.P. Ellis is as a testimony to the transformative power of listening. Listening is, however, only the first step. What comes next is even more difficult, reconciling the new information with what we already know, or think we do. This feat requires what the early 20th century American writer
Sample complete. Ready to continue?